In the golden hush where the desert sighs and the sun bleeds fire from silent skies, I saw you soar, a shadow above the fierce and graceful falcon of my love. Your wings cut past through the breathless blue, as if the heavens bowed just for you. Free, untamed, your spirit flew, yet every flight pulled me closer to. You are not mine to cage or claim, yet every heartbeat calls your name. In every gust I feel your trace, a wild whisper I long to chase. I have known riches, ruled my fate, dined with kings behind palace gates, but none could gift what your eyes gave, the fire to rise, the will to brave. I trained my steed to read my soul, my sword to strike, my heart to hold. But you taught my soul to yearn, to ache for a love that may never return. You land on cliffs where dreams reside, then vanish fast with the turning tide. Yet still I wait by shifting dune, praying to glimpse your flight by moon. O falcon of my restless heart, even the stars can't keep us apart. Though skies may stretch from sea to sea, somewhere your wings will carry you to me. And if the fates should not allow to meet beneath a desert vow, still fly free, for I remain forever yours. In joy or pain I stood beneath the weeping dune, as twilight dressed the sky and moon. And every star that dared to gleam was lost inside your falcon dream. O you who ride the wind so high, why leave your nest inside my sky? You carved a name upon my soul, then left me chasing winds that roll. I called your name in morning sand, it vanished quick like water's hand. I carved your shape in desert stone, but stone turns dust when left alone. I see you not, but still I feel your presence through the night's reveal, in every echo, breath and breeze, in rustling palms and bending trees. Once I dreamt we soared as two, twin falcons cut from skies so blue. We raced the sun beyond the line where mortal hearts and stars entwine. But fate, like winds, will change its track, and you, my love, you won't look back. Still I remain, a prince, a man, a poet with no master plan. You taught me love with no return, to let it glow and let it burn. And still I'd trade all I possess for just one glance, one soft caress. I've ridden war horses through the night and watched the cities bathe in light. But peace is not in crowns or gold. It's in the touch I'll never hold. The falcon sleeps where hearts don't lie, where desert truth meets open sky. Meets open sky. And if I never feel your wing, I'll write you into everything. Into the wind, into the sand, into the sea that greets the land. Into the heartbeats that won't cease, into my prayers, my quiet peace. So fly, beloved, fly and roam. This heart will always be your home. And should you land where silence weeps, know that my vow forever keeps. For love like this does not decay, it waits in hope, it does not stray. 1,000 lives I'd still remain the man who whispers through the pain. A fly high, my falcon, seek the skies, but know my love for you never dies. O falcon, my flame, my fate unknown, the desert whispers when I'm alone. The stars retell our silent song that love like ours was never wrong. They ask me why I still believe in wings that left and dreams that leave. I answer soft with steady breath. Some love lives on in spite of death. Some love lives on in spite of death. Though you have flown where eyes can't see, your flight still lives inside of me. You ride the winds, I walk the earth, two paths divided since our birth. But even now my heart takes flight each time I see the fall of night. For when the moon begins to rise, I see your soul in desert skies. The falcons circle overhead as if they know the tears I've shed. They cry with me, they call your name, the wind replies. It feels the same. I wear no crown upon my brow that means as much as one lost vow. For love is not in rule or reign, but in the fire we can't explain. I've spoken not for months, yet still you echo through my world at will. A perfume left upon the wind, a shadow where the palms have been. I watched a falcon dive today. It broke the light, then flew away. And in that arc I saw our fate, a love too wild to hold or cage. Oh, but if you ever miss this sand, if fate allows your heart to land, return not as a word or face. Come as the wind, the sun, the grace. Come in the hush of a dawn made gold, in morning silence, proud and bold. Let not your voice be heard in speech, but in the silence hearts can reach. In the silence hearts can reach. And if my hands are dust by then, still know my soul will rise again. For love like this does not grow old. It only shifts its sacred hold. I'm the dune that waits the storm. I am the cloak that keeps you warm. I am the name the poets sing when falcons cry and lovers cling. So soar above my final flame, this world may never know your name. But in the folds of every sky, you are my reason, breath, and why. And when I too must take my flight to leave this world of day and night, I'll come to you where wings don't tire two falcons bound in love's empire. Until that day, I will remain a heart in silence, love in pain. But proud I stand, and true I be, for you still fly inside of me. The nights grow soft where silence dwells, and in my chest a rhythm swells. It is not grief, though shaped the same, it is the echo of your name. I speak it once beneath my breath, so light it nearly shimmers death. Yet life stirs gently in its sound, like roots that move beneath the ground. O falcon, fierce you chose the skies, while I remain where earth still cries. But somewhere in the space between, you walk my dreams, unheard, unseen. You do not age in thoughts of mine, your flight remains a perfect line. No wind could wear your feathers thin, no dust could hide your flame within. And though your wings no longer show, I see you in the sun's first glow. In shifting dunes and morning's flame, the world conspires to speak your name. Sometimes I swear I hear you near, a brush of air so sharp and clear. My stallion lifts his head with pride, as if he knows you right beside. He knows the weight of what I lost, he bore it all, he paid the cost. For horses feel the hearts they bear, and mine has long been draped in prayer. In prayer. Not prayer to bring you back to me, but prayer that you remain so free. The love I give does not demand, it waits like rivers shape the sand. And I, your poet, prince and flame. I built no shrine, I carved no name. Instead, I stitched you through my soul and wore you like a sacred roll. Some say I live too much in dreams, but what is life but flowing streams? And love the source from where they pour, a sky that reaches evermore. I found your feather near the gate where dawn and dusk converge as fate. It held no scent, it bore no weight, yet in its stillness I saw great. For love leaves marks we cannot see, not always loud, not always free. Sometimes it's just a quiet trace that makes the world a softer place. And if one day I fly from here beyond the stars, past pain and fear, then meet me in the endless blue, where all that's lost becomes what's true. No longer chained to wing or bone, no longer lost nor flown alone, I'll rise with you. A final flame, no sky between, no fear, no name. Just heart to heart, just soul to soul, a love returned at last made whole. For all I sought in earth and sky was not the flight, but you and I. The desert sleeps, yet I remain, a voice beneath the stars and rain. The winds have changed, the night's grown still, but in my chest you're soaring still. Oh falcon, love without a cage, you taught me how to cross the age, where flesh may fade and bones may lie, but love, like light, will never die. Dean, I chased you not through paths of dust, but through the silence lovers trust. For even when your wings were gone, your memory kept flying on. There were no chains, no golden tie, just threads of truth between you and I. Not even fate could burn that thread. It lived where stars refuse the dead. Hey, you are not lost in skies above. You live as breath inside my love. Your wings are now my silent guide. They lift me up from pain and pride. You do not fly for me to chase. You live behind my every grace. The stallion gallops through the night, his hooves like thunder, heart alight. He knows you ride upon the wind. He knows that time can never end. You were not meant to stay below, where chains of time still pull in slow. You broke the wall. You crossed the veil, where love survives though bodies fail. And now when sun begins to rise, I see you dancing in the skies. I see you dancing in the skies. Not as a bird of blood and bone, but as the truth I've always known. Some loves are loud, they blaze, they burn, but ours is love that will return. Not once, not twice, but every day, in every breath, in every way. You are the hush that fills my chest, the reason why I fear no rest. You are the voice I never heard, the silent poem inside each word. And when they say I seem too still, too lost in stars, too wrapped in will, I smile and say, you do not see, the falcon lives and flies in me. Oh, watchers blind to love so deep, who count what dies and grieve, what sleeps let go your grief. Release your cries, for falcons live beyond goodbyes. We were not made to love in part, but whole, with every breath and heart. And even when this world is gone, our flight continues, ever on. And through gardens lit by starlit sand, through realms no soul can understand. Where time is dust and light is king, there we shall meet on silver wing. No more of pain, no more of pain, no more of pause, no fate to fear, no cruel laws. Just wind and sky, just truth and flame, just you and I with no more name. So if you seek me, look not far, not in the past, nor fallen star. Look in the quiet, look in the free, for now my falcon flies in me. I heard you call, O poet mine, beneath the stars, beyond the time. Though winds have changed and ages past, your voice still echoes through the vast. I felt your breath beneath the dune, your tears beneath the silent moon. I saw your eyes search every sky and every time I soared nearby. I was not gone. I never left. The world just clothed me in what's left. No longer wing, no longer form, but soul within the desert storm.